So I've just left Mercurio's apartment, and I'm now headed for the Santa Monica beach to retrieve that thing he wants me to get. That explosive thingy. Can't remember. Here's one of the many funny background events that occur throughout Vampire Bloodlines. These two cops are talking about the victim of the serial killer. We'll get to meet him much later in the game. And the other cop is telling him about a previous experience, basically a run-in with the denizens of the world of darkness. It's not clear exactly what the other cop ran into, probably a werewolf or a vampire, or some of the many other monsters in the world of darkness. But this is proof that humanity is not completely in the dark about the monsters that go bump in the night. There's a good chance that many years from now this cop will probably become a hunter himself, either a normal hunter, like Sam and Dean in Supernatural, or a hunter with a capital H, like that one boss that we fight much later in the game. Most hunters don't have powers, they don't have the knowledge, the supernatural knowledge about monsters, and they just fight with whatever they have. Shotguns, torches, stakes, pitchforks, and whatnot. A few hunters, though, they have special powers. That's beyond the scope of this game, but you will meet one such person much later. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with the story. Alright, so we're now headed down Santa Monica Beach where we'll meet these people. Hello there.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Weird. Well, what's new? Thanks. That lady, she's most likely a Malkavian Thinblood. She has visions provided by the Malkavian Madness Network that let her see stuff or know stuff that she isn't supposed to know.
It's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now.
This guy's another Thinblood.
Around here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, is that common?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
What? Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, right? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us Thinbloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
I'm new to this myself. What's a Thinblood?
Damn if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You seem to be in the league. You tell me.
For starters, what clan are you?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How'd this happen to you?
I just come to town for the surf tournament. Seems like years ago. It's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Please continue.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself. The way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself. Clinically,
Is Lily dead?
but honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her. That's what
You do know
Lily
you're
says.
vampires, right?
What I don't understand are the rules and the terms and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Are all these other Thinbloods here as well?
Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Were chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but I've been through a lot. It's affected them.
Maybe I should look into this whole Thinblood thing.
No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Ask around, see what I can dig up.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's Eve. Black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says.
Rosa, that's the name of the Malkavian thin blood.
Man speaks so well's Julie's. Kids close with them. They've had it rough.
Any idea where I might begin looking for information?
No one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
I'll see what I can do. Goodbye. Yeah, let's talk to these other people.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
What are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Only in the movies.
Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can try not to let your condition defeat you.
But how? I don't want this. I want to be human again.
The dead can never live again, but they can survive. Do you understand? Humanity gained! Oh, wow. This is one of those early side quests where if you have enough persuasion, you can trick this guy and get a whole lot of money and get him killed, all for the cost of a single humanity point. Although if you choose the wrong option, you'll also get a Masquerade breach. I'm doing what is known as role-playing, which means I'm not choosing the most optimal path through the game. I'm actually playing a role. Alright, what are you talking about?
Is he smiling? The father. Is it the father?
Yes, it's Kane standing behind Jack. You're not making any sense.
You chased it for the one at the
Yeah, that's LaCroix,
on
the Elizabeth Dane,
on
Nosferatu Warrens,
You found it in the
Giovanni Mansion.
It's open.
It's open. LaCroix goes kaboom.
Run!
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
You have a gift, please. It's very important. Can you tell me anything else?
One hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner keeps his hand on the pawn.
Can you be more specific?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Can you tell me my future? I'll pay you.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over
Yeah, it
and
must
over
suck for you.
until
You're
I
a
cease
thin
to
blood
care.
and you're Malkavian. Yeah, you're triply fucked.
$100. I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
100, I'll give you 20. Here's my question.
Then ask again.
Alright. What's going to happen to me in the next few nights?
Sheep.
Elizabeth Dane.
Says she is, and is
That's
going
Ming
to
Zhao.
Dinosaurs.
The museum.
He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness.
Man with the crest. Who is that?
Chinese
Voice in the darkness is Gary. Chinese brothers is the Chang brothers.
Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go? That's a taxi ride at the end of the game. Who can I trust?
The man on the
Mercurio.
couch, the lone
Beckett.
wolf. All others tread
I can only trust those two. Who are my enemies?
many everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable.
Yes, I am. So who has a job I can do?
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example.
Oh boy. Any advice at all? Something that's going to save my life?
Don't.
Oh yeah, don't open it. In 5th grade, who stole my bike?
I see the future, not the past.
So, am I going to win after all is said and done?
Whether or not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Yeah, well, I bought it twice. I bought this game twice, and I had to jump through a lot of hoops to play it again.
I
Ah,
don't
well.
know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Okay. She doesn't have any dialogue options
Again.
about the serial killer yet. I think I need to go find the serial killer's victims first. It's going to be okay, champ. In the base game, if you don't scam this guy, this thin blood named Marcus, you actually don't get anything. You don't get a humanity point. You just, I guess, get a good feeling. Oh, hey, Beckett. I will meet him later in the game. Beckett is actually the signature character for the Clan Gangrel in the Pencil and Paper RPG. Alright, I think I need to see the serial killer's victims that I read about in the newspaper. Oh hey, there's an arcade! Unfortunately, the games are non-functional, they're just for show. Ding! Quest log updated. Alright, let's see here. Saw the murder at the pier. Yeah, we know it was a vampire who did it. We'll meet him actually very early in the game, but we won't be able to do anything about him. Okay, I'm gonna go... Actually, I wanna see that arcade first. I grew up playing in arcades. It was a simpler time, although ironically a more dangerous time. Arcades pretty much died out within the last 10 or so years. Especially once people started panicking about pedophiles kidnapping children. The crazy part is that children nowadays, at least in America, are safer than they've ever been. It's just that we have much more media coverage about child abuse and all sorts of threats to children. And another problem with arcades is that, well, computers and consoles are much more affordable now, so everyone can play at home. And then the internet became affordable, so there really was no more reason to play in arcades. Right.
Help ya?
Relax, I'm here to buy you-know from you-know-who. The power of persuasion!
Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
I'll remember that, thanks. And not wearing a shirt in the rain. Oh, he's the guy who beat up Mercurio. Hey, there's a very early alpha version of Bloodlines, featuring a boss we'll meet much later. Alright, let's go meet the drug dealer guy. Hey, it's a computer, let's use our elite hacking skills. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Ah, well, it didn't work. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go. Ooh, it's a dirty vent. Let's check this dirty vent, because why not? I already know there's something here. Tick. Ah, yes, it's Mercurio's money. This is what I love about video games. There's so much stuff that you wouldn't do in real life or even in a real RPG that you would do in a video game, because video game logic.
Before we do business, before anything changes hands, I want you to hear this. If you try to cross me, I will fuck you. If you tell the cops about me, I will find you.
Despite the developer running out of money, I'm still quite amazed at how most conversations in this game are voiced.
Now that we know the terms, what can I do to make you walk out feeling like you just flew first class with a cheerleader in your lap?
I'm looking for Astrolite. Got any? Or should I choose something else? Yeah, I'll do that.
A goddamn coincidence. You know, you're the second person to ask for that tonight. Considering that's not a very popular item, I've really got to wonder why you thought I might have some.
Give me the Astrolite. Wing. Mind control.
Explosives. Fun stuff. You can get yourself a lot of attention that way. I may have something. Why would you need to get your hands on some fireworks?
May want to watch the news tonight.
Sure, okay. I got some stuff that'll do the trick. Astrolite. It's like TNT's bigger, meaner cousin with a prison record. I don't like keeping the stuff around. Too dangerous. So I let you have it for a little less than the going rate.
I'm good for the money. Believe me, I'd never rip a guy like you off.
You sure you're good for it? Does all the
And it's amazing how much bullshit you can get away with persuasion checks in video games.
Here, you hold on to it. But if you don't pay me, your life is shit.
Come on, man, you're a drug lord, and you're taking my word for it? You shouldn't be alive. You shouldn't have lived this long. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, we retrieved the astrolite from Mercurio. Let's check our character sheet. We have 3 XP right now. No combat skills, no firearms, no melee, no brawl, not even dodge. We're just gonna cruise through most of the early game just on the power of lying and the power of persuasion. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. I need to ask Mona, this Malkavian Thin Blood, about the serial killer.
I don't know.
I already know all of this, but I just want to see all the conversation options.
Murder. Yes. The killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart.
Yes, I'm gonna follow him through Los Angeles to Hollywood, and then back here to Santa Monica.
And empty once again.
Can you be more specific?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
I know. Goodbye. Alright, let's return to Mercurio. Let me see. Oh, that's right. I need to get a... I actually need to get a few more stuff before returning to Mercurio. I need to get some painkillers from the hospital, but before I do that, I need to get some lockpicks from this guy.
How's it going? You looking to buy or sell or? You call me Trip. I own this shit.
Trip is like Trip is a pawn shop dealer, and he serves the same function as the basic merchants in traditional RPGs.
Beats me.
He doesn't sell a lot though. In the base game, he sells a few lore books, but he doesn't really give you a lot here. The only reason you'd want to come here to Trip's pawn shop is to sell vendor loot and to buy a set of lockpicks if, in case you didn't do the tutorial at the beginning of the game. And since I didn't do the tutorial, I have to come through here.
I heard earlier.
And I want to know what he knows first before buying stuff.
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know, these killings are chilling.
Indeed, you should be careful.
So, did you need anything in particular, or?
What do you have to sell?
Alright, here's what we got.
He doesn't have much. A tire iron? That's not very good, but this is what we want, lockpicks. Now, I want to make sure I have at least $250 before buying stuff so I can return Mercurio's money to him. So there we go. I have $270 so I can fulfill that side thing with Mercurio. If you return this money to him, you get a free humanity point. Alright, we're at the hospital.
Your turn and you'll be seen.
I'm here to work on the network upstairs. Bullshit. Well, your driver conflicts as a security nagel in the IP routing matrix.
Fine, whatever. Here's the key for the second floor. Stairs are down the hall. Tell the guard upstairs you're here to work on the network.
I just hope I'm in time to salvage the Uni VBE server. Bye. Swing. Alright, we got through. No XP though. Let's go here. Hey there.
Please, get a doctor.
I'll see what I can do. Should be a doctor around here.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
But there's this girl over there, and I think she's going to die.
I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible. Try to talk to her. Keep her awake.
But
with a bullet in his head. My nurse page
boom, headshot.
He'll be here anytime. Till then, stay with your friend and make sure she doesn't go into shock. I must go.
Okay. Well, we know about ghouling, so we know how to save this girl.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
Stay with me, I can save you. That's a long moan there. Maybe my blood can save you. Alright, we have a ghoul. We're not gonna keep her though. I've been told that this scene here is based on one of the Anne Rice vampire movies. I believe Interview with a Vampire. I haven't actually seen it, but I've been told that it's a reference to that. You're right.
You... Who... who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
Nothing. I must be going now. All right, let's get Mercurius pills. Let's look for them in the hospital.
Who are you? Can I help you with something?
I just saved your life. Do you like have the memory of a goldfish? Just passing through.
Some rest.
All right, bye, green-eyed redhead girl. Let me close the door for you, so you can rest. Close the door here. Is it in room number 2? No. Oh, what is that? I have no idea what this is in reference to. I have no idea who the guy in the picture is. Is that Wesp or one of the modding guys in the community? I have no idea. Alright, it's not here. Nothing here. Oh, I got stuck in the door. If you move too fast to the door will get stuck and you have to move back so that it gets unstuck. Pill bottle. No, that's not it. I know that's not the one. Alright, let's break into this locked door. Obviously in RPGs, the good stuff is behind a locked door or a locked chest or a locked whatever. Don't have enough. How do I can just blood buff? I'll save my XP for now instead of spending some on security. Alright, we're in. And there we go, morphine. Yay! Computer, no, I'm not gonna hack anything. I just failed at hacking that surfer guy's computer. Alright. Computers for grandma. Well, considering I have, I believe, 0 points in computers, yeah, that should help. Oh my goodness. Stats increased. Alright. So with wits 1 and computer now at 1, so I have hacking 2, so I can start my hacking career now. Alright, let's get back to Mercurio. Hey there, I'm back. Mercurio? I got the astrolite back. I mean, I got the morphine for you. I got the astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
No, that's not my style.
Did you get my money back?
I did, here it is.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
New kidneys for $250. Wow. What was the exchange rate like back then?
Looks to be a Sabat interest.
How do I find this place?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
Is there anyone else who would know?
If there are, I don't know him. But about this Tongue. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where can I find her? And we have our next quest.
Sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about her?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
I had a question about someone else.
Who exactly?
Jeanette Vorman.
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Alright. Jeanette,
had a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
I had a question about someone
Who
else.
exactly?
Bertram Tongue.
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty, smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him.
Okay, I have a few more questions about
Who
Mercurio.
exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the Astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate it.
Mercurio is actually the advanced merchant in this game.
Right. You're straight
If
off
you
the
keep him
bus.
alive, he'll sell you some
Once
really
a month, I
powerful
get
weapons
fed
later
vampire
on.
blood. Heals me faster. Makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
Thanks for the info. Goodbye.
Specifically,
Oops, I clicked the wrong one.
who exactly?
Okay, I actually clicked the wrong one. Actually, no, I saw a dialogue option there. I need to trigger the
Specifically?
questions. Know where I can score some guns?
Guns? Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the table, but he doesn't sell to anybody. Doesn't have a license.
Trip doesn't actually
I'll give
sell
him a
any
call.
good
He'll sell
guns,
you.
but this will unlock his ability to sell us ammunition, which will come in handy later in the game.